Finally, a Republican said it. Donald Trump broke the rules of the Bible by having an extramarital affair with Stormy Daniels. A piece of the conversation that has been missing throughout this whole saga this week. And it was delivered by none other than conservative Fox News host Harris Faulkner as she smacked down a pro-Trump lawyer trying to defend Donald Trump on her program this week. The lawyer was a man by the name of Phil Holloway, who said this about the Stormy Daniels hush money payments. These types of arrangements are made on a regular basis. These non-disclosure agreements, they're matters of contract. They're not all uncommon, not for celebrities, not for politicians. They're commonplace, and there's nothing illegal about them. There's nothing illegal, for that matter, about being a philanderer. And you can actually legally pay people to not talk about that if, in fact, it happens. So before I get into Harris Faulkner's response, let's think about that for a minute. He's right, not necessarily about the non-disclosures and the payments, because he's leaving out all of the relevant information that would make it illegal, but the philanderer part. Like, there's literally, here in the United States, you can go and you can have an affair, and that's a problem for you, for your spouse, for the individual you're having the affair with. Like, it's a personal issue, right? You're not going to be thrown in jail in the United States for having an affair. Now, you're probably going to be put through the ringer in divorce court for sure. But is it illegal? No, it's not illegal. You are free to do with a consenting adult whatever the two of you want to do. In most states, depending on, relations and laws. But Harris Faulkner fired back. Well, the Bible talks about it. You can't be a philanderer, but I don't think they'll bring that in court. So it was one simple line, but it highlights the hypocrisy of all of these so-called religious people out there defending Donald Trump, not just in this matter, but in literally any other matter. The Bible makes it there very clear. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. It's a commandment. And breaking a commandment is a hell-worthy trespass, by the way. Like, you break one of the 10 commandments, you go straight down. Okay, I was raised Catholic. I understand this. I know what breaking commandments means. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. She may not have been somebody's wife, but Donald Trump dang sure coveted her. So, sorry, but according to the rules of that book that Republicans claim to live by, you have to go to hell. Because you're definitely not sorry that you did it. So, you're not going to get any kind of penance to make up for your sin. You did it. You're not sorry. The book says you go straight down, buddy. Like, do not collect $200, do not pass go, none of that crap. Like, you're done. And Harris Faulkner is the one who brought that up. Now, she didn't get as explicit with it as I have. But think about it for a moment, folks. We have this man that the religious right has flocked behind. There is indication right now that some of them could be faltering and moving away from him. But there is nothing Christian about this man. I mean, you could in fact say that he's almost anti-Christian. Kind of like the other creature mentioned in the Bible that was going to come along and be the false prophet, but instead lead everybody to hell. I would advise conservatives to go reread the Old and New Testament, by the way, both of them, and just see if you think anything there applies to Donald Trump, because some of it does. But it's not the good parts. It's the parts that'll lead you straight to hell. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.